So we are going to introduce our next practitioner, Ciara, who I haven't seen since we went through the vetting process. So looking forward to seeing her. Hi there. So I'm going to just hand it right over to Ciara. So this is an interactive session. And so please post questions that you have, and you can do it through the Q&A. You can do it if you want to, be private, and otherwise go ahead and put it in the chat. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Mercedes. So this is Katie, not Ciara, but I'm just really excited about this. Thank you so much for that, Miriam. I did the tapping, and it actually helped relieve me so much for talking to you all right now, because I was a little bit nervous before, and I felt a lot of calm after doing that. So thank you. I think we're going to leave a link to Miriam's page on our website in the chat so that anyone can go check out her, see everything she has going on. But that was really awesome, so I really appreciate it. So now, hi Ciara. I'm really excited. I actually get the chance to work one-on-one with Ciara. She is amazing. She does oracle and tarot card readings and energy work. So I'm going to let her introduce herself, but I just want to do a little introduction because her energy is amazing, and I'm really excited for you all to meet her.
Thank you, Mercedes and Katie. What an introduction. I'm so excited to be with you all today. A little nervous, but very excited to be here and be part of this community. I have a very corporate background in recruiting, but about 5 years ago, I had an ill family member, and that's kind of what brought me into the realm of the metaphysical, spirituality. As my friends like to call me, I'm the woo-woo girl. I heard Miriam use that word too, and I get it. So I'm just very excited to be here. I actually started my journey through energy work. So a lot of work with pendulums and work with kind of tapping into other people's energy fields as a way to help bring some relief to that ill family member. And that's actually how I got into card readings as well. So I'm very excited to do a demonstration for you guys today. Katie has graciously agreed to be my the person I'm reading for. I also saw a question in the chat about a reading that I think I can take a stab at after we do Katie's reading, and I'm happy to answer any questions afterwards. So when I approach card readings, and I'll very much show you guys and kind of walk you through this as I walk Katie through a reading, I'm very much, if you're not familiar with oracle cards, about tapping into your own intuition, bringing clarity around a situation that maybe you feel some unease about. And I really do feel like these cards are a great tool to tap into that intuition, and that's how I use them. So I'm very much, I like to show, not tell. So Katie, if you're ready, we will go ahead and get started. First thing I like to tell people, and Katie, I'll reiterate this to you, I know you've heard me say this before, is I'm not going to tell you anything bad. I think oftentimes people are really afraid I'm going to be like, I don't know, tell them something really terrible. I'm only going to tap into your intuition. And it might be something that makes you like a little uncomfy. You might be like, oh, I didn't need to hear that in that way, but you know, I'm not going to tell you anything bad. So Katie, I'm going to have you pick a deck to work with. I work with a couple different decks. So whichever one is calling to you today, this whole ride, this whole journey is going to be whatever connects with your intuition. You're the driver here. So this is the first deck. This is the Inquire Within deck. It's got the pretty gold sides and the pretty messages on the back. I'm going in order of how nice these decks are as well, so keep that in mind. This is the Shavin Deck, very colorful, as you can see. It also has pretty gold sides, as you can see. I have a theme for the decks that I connect with, and this is the Threads of Fate. Also gold side. This is the Threads of Fate deck. So Katie, is there a particular deck that is calling to you today?
Yeah, let's go with the Threads of Fate deck.
All right. I had a feeling you were going to pick that one, actually. I had a feeling. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shuffle them. You're going to tell me when to stop. And then I'm going to, like I said, let you take your intuition from there. Do you want me to cut the deck? Do you want me to spread them out and you can tell me when to stop? Do you want me to, whatever it is, And if you get jumper cards, I'll pull those as well, which is typically just as I'm shuffling and thinking about Katie. If there is something that flies out of the deck, that's probably meant to be part of her message. So Katie, I want you to think about a question. I don't want to know what the question is. Please don't tell me what it is. I prefer to work kind of unbiased, but tell me when you want me to stop shuffling, and we'll go from there.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
And can you spread them out?
Yes, I can. Oh, you have one facing up, so I'm just gonna pull that right out for you right now. Cool, so I'm gonna run my hands over this spread, and you're gonna tell me when to stop and how many cards to pick.
Okay. Okay, stop.
Okay.
And pick 3 cards.
3 cards from this spot?
Yes.
All right. Cool, and then are there any more cards that you want at this point? We'll look for clarifying cards later if there's something about the message that's unclear. But are there any additional cards that you want out of this initial spread?
No, I don't.
We like to check. I like to be sure. I like to be sure. So your jumper card, or your card that was facing up for you, is the love card, and it's in reverse. So typically if a card is reversed, it might mean that something is blocked, or that you're not there yet in your journey, or that like maybe there's a challenge around that area right now. Your other 3 cards are Ascension in reverse, Fate straight up, and Versatility. So you got some really pretty cards. They're all kind of purple, which I love. So I don't know if purple has any kind of meaning to you, or special place in your heart. I think about it like an aura color, like purple is a lot of wisdom. And I think that goes really well with your Ascension card right now. I feel like whatever it is that you're asking about, you're really trying to kind of see this from a higher perspective, and maybe running into like some challenges with seeing this from a higher perspective, maybe getting a little bogged down in like the day-to-day of whatever it is that you're asking about. But with this Fate card, I feel like it's really asking you to remember that you create and weave. So this is why this is called the Threads of Fate deck, is that you weave the threads of your life together, and you weave the threads of that fate to create your own destiny. And I feel like this Versatility card too is just asking that you see whatever, I feel like it's not like a problem that you're asking about, but a situation that you're asking about. And with this, trying to see it from a higher perspective, and you're really creating this experience, and you're creating, what are the words I'm trying to say? You're creating the outcome. You're manifesting this outcome directly for this situation, but there are multiple ways that you can go about this. So this actually, there's multiple versatility cards in the deck, and you pulled the cannabis card. And what that means is there's a way to use every single piece of this situation. I feel like every single piece of this situation or thing that you're asking about is really, every piece is useful, if that makes sense. So you might be like, oh, this part's annoying, or, you know, I don't really love this. I'm kind of annoyed at having to deal with whatever it is that it is you're asking about. But there's a purpose to each of these pieces, and there's a different way to see all of this. So I feel like these cards tell me that you're, whatever situation that you're looking at, you're really on the right path, and you're kind of taking the right approach. And now it's just about going inward and really being kind of the master of it, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm using the word master because like master of your own fate, and like you're weaving these threads. But I think the biggest call out I want to make is this card, this love card for you in reverse. I actually don't feel like this is a blockage. I feel like this is a reminder that there's so much love in your life, and there's so much opportunity for love and connection with this situation that that maybe we just aren't seeing right now. And I feel like that almost goes with the versatility card. Like there's multiple ways to see this ascension from a higher perspective. There's multiple ways to look at this situation, and multiple different ways that, multiple different outcomes that you even may be looking at with this situation, multiple ways that you may want it to go. Like, do I want it to go down A route? Do I want it to go down B route? But there's so much love in this situation, and there's so much love and connection, I feel like, that's going to come from it. So I don't feel like this is a blockage card for you. I feel like this love card is a, we're getting to the point in the journey where we see all the love that comes from this. So that's kind of your initial message. I typically ask at this point if you would like any clarifying cards to clarify a part of your message, or if there's something that you didn't understand or something that you want more information on, I'm happy to pull clarifying cards. So would you like any clarifying cards at this point?
Honestly, that reading was like really, really great and spot on for my question. So let's pull a clarifying card just because I can. So let's do that.
Oh, you got a jumper card. Do you still want the clarifying card?
Let's take the jumper.
All right. So the jumper card is ancestors in reverse. So whatever this situation is, I feel like, I don't know if you believe in like spirit guides or angel guides, guardian angels. I know everyone has a little bit of a different take on that. But I just feel like this card is telling you, it's in reverse, that your ancestors are with you and they kind of want to connect with you through this situation. Whether that's, you know, a family member that's passed on or something in your lineage, something about your ancestral history connects to this situation. And again, I don't feel like this is a blocked card for you that it's in reverse. I just feel like maybe we're not there yet in the journey of this situation to see how all the pieces fit together. So any additional clarifying cards?
No, I think that's perfect.
Awesome. Well, Katie, I know you and I talked about like I can do some Q&A, or if there are people out there who want like a one card, I can try to pull some things for people. You tell me where we go from here.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say, I don't know if you want to know my question at all.
If you're comfortable sharing it, I love knowing people's questions after I've given a reading, if you're comfortable.
Yeah, that was crazy because I saw you do a reading for Amber and her question, and your reading was so completely different. So like you even used the exact words of my question, which were, it was, I like when I introduced myself, that I was kind of new to all this and have been learning about all the spiritual things as I've been working. And my question was, am I on the right path for my spiritual journey? And you literally word for word said, you're on the right path in your reading. So that was crazy. And then with the like spirit guides question and stuff, I actually worked with one of our other practitioners, Amy Noble, in an Akashic record session as one of my only sessions that I've done. And that came through in there. So that is crazy. And that was really, really, really awesome reading and super positive. So I'm really excited about that. So for anyone who was wondering what my question was, that was an amazing reading for it. And then we do have questions. So I see Amber jumped on, so I don't know if you want to take over, Amber, but we definitely have some questions for you.
Cool.
I'd pop in. I've been kind of watching the chat. We've got quite a lot of interest here, Ciara. Okay. So a couple quick things I'll just ask you, and then we've got quite a few volunteers if you want to pull someone from the audience.
I'd love to.
Kind of early on, Kathy Corpus, thank you for this question. She asked what decks you're using. She didn't get to write them down. So if you want to talk about that a little bit.
This is the Inquire Within deck. So I'll show you guys, like, this is kind of what the cards look like. They're very straightforward, like emerge, notice predictable rhythms, give it the time it needs. This is a very straightforward deck. It's one of my favorites. This is called the Shamanic Healing Oracle. This is what the box looks like. If anyone is, I think I got this off of Amazon, honestly. So if you're looking for the box, like that's what it looks like. And then the deck that I used for Katie is Threads of Fate. And they have a couple different Oracle decks and tarot decks. This is the Weaver Oracle deck. So definitely encourage you to check them out too, depending on like which deck you resonate with.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Ciara. And I just dropped those names in the chat for anyone who's interested. So we've got quite a few volunteers for one cards, and then we've also got some questions asking if you'll do a group reading. So I'll just hand it back to you guys. I'm happy to do a group reading for the collective. We'll see what we come up with. Hopefully it resonates. And then if we have time, I'll do a couple one cards for people. I don't want to pick favorites. So Amber or Katie, I might have you like just pick someone out of the audience. All right, a group reading. Let's see what all right, we've already got one jumper card. Finding balance in reverse. All right, anything else for the group? Don't take it all too seriously. I feel like we need one more card here.
stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. All right, so as a group, I feel like this is a very interesting group because obviously you're all virtual. I haven't met you. This is my first time doing like a group virtual reading other than like on TikTok or like Instagram. But I feel like really kind of the message for the group is that, you know, we're all, it seems from this reading, this might actually, I hope it's for the group. It might just be for a couple people in the group and you guys are just have a really strong energy. You're looking to find balance in your life and maybe feeling a little bit off kilter right now. You know, we just came out of Mercury retrograde and COVID. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of feeling off kilter. And I feel like that's why this is in reverse, this finding balance card. I think a lot of us are in this new sense of reality, right? And I think then what the card is saying to the cards are saying to the group is don't take it all too seriously. It's okay to laugh at yourself. It's okay to poke fun at yourself. It's okay to like wake up one day and be like, I'm not doing this. Like, it's okay. Like, it doesn't, I feel like I'm speaking like directly to someone right now. Like, it's okay if you're not productive for a day. Nothing bad is going to happen if you just take the day and you're like, I'm doing it tomorrow. I know that's not like a popular opinion, but I feel like that's the message. That's specifically for someone, is that it's okay to give yourself a break and not take it all so seriously. Like, the world will not implode. Your world will not implode if you give yourself a break and forgive yourself a little bit. And then this card, this is one of my favorite cards. It's reversed, so obviously you can't read it. Stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. I think maybe as a group, we're a little impatient. It's okay, me too. I'm super impatient. And I think that the universe is asking us all to just stop and breathe and like allow things to happen naturally. And I think that these two reversed cards will come together as we don't maybe take things so seriously and just spend some time laughing with ourselves. Things will kind of happen naturally and as we allow them to grow around us without forcing it. So really what I see a lot with this card is this vine that's growing. Okay, I'm not doing it downwards. This vine that's growing, and that's like very natural, and you can't rush the process of growth, right? You can't make something grow faster. You can't make something go faster. I'm saying this very much to myself. You can't make something go faster if it's not supposed to. Like, I was so excited about this today and I was like, is it 1 o'clock yet? Is it 1 o'clock yet? Like, you can't move it faster. So just breathe. Don't take it all too seriously. And we will get there and we will find the balance in this off kilter situation.
That was awesome. That was so cool. I cheered up a little bit when you said about the not being productive, because if anyone knows Amber, Amber is like the hardest worker and like she will not take a break with anything SoulConX. Like, this is, she puts so much love and effort into this. So like that, I was like, you take a break, Amber. That made me cheer up a little bit.
Well, I have time for like a few more questions, I think, or Amber, Katie, if you want to pick someone for a 1-card pool, I'm happy to do a couple of those.
Yeah, I've got 2 people lined up for you. So we've got Jenny Michaels here. Let me just unmute her real quick. Jenny, are you
Yep, I'm here, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning. Jenny, I've already got 2 jumper cards, 3 jumper cards for you, but if you would like to focus on your question, I'm sure we can get a couple more. You don't have to tell me your question.
Okay, how about we focus on the question and then include the jumper cards as well.
All right, cool. Tell me when to stop shuffling.
Okay, stop.
Okay. And are we taking them off the top, the bottom? Are we splitting the deck? Are we spreading the deck out? What's your intuition telling you, Jenny?
Spread it out.
Spread it out. Okay. All right, so I'm going to run my hand over the deck. You tell me when to stop and how many cards we're picking.
Stop.
Okay.
And let's go with 3.
All right, 3 all from the same spot?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Forgive me, I'm just clearing the cards off of my keyboard. Awesome. So the cards that you got are See with Eyes of Love in reverse. I am connected to the earth. and little by little. So I feel like the situation that you're asking about, this sea with eyes of love, is in reverse. And this does kind of feel like maybe we're looking at the situation in a certain way, or this obstacle or this situation in a way that we're like upset with it, right? You know, we're not seeing the love in it. And I feel like what these cards are asking you to do in order to kind of move through this situation or to resolve this situation is this: I am connected to the earth, and little by little. So I don't know, Jenny, where you live, if it's warm where you live. It's certainly not warm where I live. We just melted all the snow, but if you have an opportunity to be outside, I'm hearing just like put your feet in the grass even, or like walk around barefoot. I feel like that's really going to be so important for you in this situation. And you actually have 2 cards with moons on them. I don't know if the number 6 means anything to you. There are 5 moons on one card, 1 moon on the other card. I really like to call out like different synchronicities with the cards. So I don't know if that means anything to you timing wise, but I do think that the universe is trying to tell you that little by little you are getting through this situation and you are kind of moving towards a resolution. There's maybe just a little bit more maybe internal work to do. And the reason I say that is I got 6 jumper cards for you. Ooh, that's where the 6 came from. Okay, I get it now. I see it. So the jumper cards really kind of have a sense of some work for you in this situation. And what they are is let it flow and let it grow. So really that nature piece again. The staying alive card is in reverse. I feel like maybe you've been very disheartened or like drained from this situation that you're asking about. And you're kind of like just going through the motions, just kind of like existing and able to like show up every day. But like, it's maybe not like how you'd like to be doing that. We've got give it the time it needs. Get out of your own way. And then we've got it's okay to feel feelings in reverse, as well as be clear about what you want. So the sense that I'm getting out of these cards is this situation is maybe like very deeply rooted for you. Like it's very much impacting you on a deep level. And it's maybe a catalyst for growth in your life. And I feel like these cards are saying, you know, give it the time it needs. We're getting there little by little. But it's okay to like feel the way you're feeling. It's okay to feel frustrated about this situation. It's okay to feel sad about this situation. I'm getting that you're a little like really downtrodden about this situation. Like I said, very drained about this situation that you're asking about. And it's okay to feel that way. But I think what the cards are asking you to do then after the fact, sorry, I'm like, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm like moving them around on the table where I feel like they're supposed to be with each other. This let it flow, let it grow, connect to the earth, get out of your own way and be clear about what you want. I think that this situation offers you an opportunity to really be clear about what the outcome is that you want, or to be clear about what comes next. And you have the power of what comes next. And I think you already know that. And you're maybe just not trusting it very much. And this card is asking you to trust that and get out of your own way. And then see everything around you about this situation with an air of love and instead of maybe the drain, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want any clarifying cards?
Does it give you any indication of should I just be moving forward on my own or let things come to me?
So I think based on these cards, sorry, I'm spreading them back out. It feels like a little bit more action on your end. So I don't know if what that necessarily means to your situation, but it doesn't feel like a sit back. Well, you have the let it flow, let it grow, but you also have get out of your own way. So I think there's a balance to be found here of there are certain things in this situation that are going to come to you, and there are certain things that you're going to need to make happen. And I think it's just that distinction of being clear about what you want. This card right here will let you know which piece requires action and which piece requires rest.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. That was a fun read. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jenny. And Ciara, I know we've got a couple more questions popping up in the chat. I have Megan Hermes here. I'm going to unmute her real quick because she actually has a question for you about your cards.
Yeah, absolutely.
One, totally up to you, but here's Megan.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just wondering what the difference between tarot cards and oracle cards were.
Yeah, absolutely. So I work in both. I tend to connect a little bit better to oracle cards, which is why I did oracle cards today. But really the difference, I think personally, is that tarot has a little bit more structure, a little bit more of like a universal meaning. You know, there is a specific meaning for the Two of Cups. There is a specific meaning for the Hermit. I'm literally just naming tarot cards I pulled this morning. There are specific meanings for those, and those are kind of universal. With oracle cards, you get a little bit more variety in what their messaging is. And I personally think with any cards, but especially with oracle cards, you can connect a lot more to the symbolism on the cards. You can with certain tarot decks as well. I learned on oracle cards, and I feel like there's a little bit less structure, and that works well for me. If you're looking for like a very structured practice in card reading, I think tarot is generally the way to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for the question. Amber, are there more questions? Or I know I have a couple minutes. I'm up to you guys.
No more like just direct questions, but we've still got Megan on, and I know she was hoping for a reading. If you want to do another quick one, maybe a one card.
Actually, there's, oh, sorry, go ahead with Megan. There are several people who asked for a one card reading too.
Okay, awesome. So Megan, I'll do you. And then if Amber, if you just want to give me names, I'll do one cards. So this one's for Megan. Oh, you got my favorite card. I'm about to get a tattoo with this card. This is the Be Gentle With Yourself card. Are you beating yourself up a little bit about something, Megan?
Definitely.
All right. Well, I feel like the universe wants you to well, that was pretty straightforward. Be gentle with yourself. It's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up.
Wow. That's crazy how much that just resonated with me. That was actually perfect for what I was thinking.
Awesome. I love it. I'm happy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Amber or Katie, can you give me another name for a one card reading?
Yeah, we've got Connie here. I'm just bringing her in. Connie, are you there? Ooh, maybe not. You'll have to unmute yourself.
All right, I got jumper cards for Connie either way. So Connie, you got two cards. One is Cultivate Stillness. And it is Turned Away From You, and Love Your Dark Side Too. So I feel like really the universe is maybe calling you to like a meditation practice, or just to like go within for a little while and love all those pieces of yourself, even in the stillness. I don't know if you're like me, but I thrive in chaos, and stillness is a little bit difficult. So I feel like those cards are really asking you to be okay with the stillness.
And we've also got Shirley Johnson here.
All right. Hi, Shirley.
Yeah.
Right.
Hi.
Get a card for Shirley here. Right. Shirley, your card, and it is Turned Away From You, is going to be Plant a Seed and Wait. I don't know if there's like a project that you're working on, or something new that you're starting out, something that you're thinking about that you're maybe a little bit impatient for. And you really, you've already got the seeds, you're planting the seeds right now, and now it's just a matter of patience. Patience for what comes next. And I feel like this card is just telling you, like, don't rush it. Like, don't dig up the seed that you planted. Just be patient with it.
That's perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Very spot on. Thank you.
Guys, my love language is words of affirmation, and you guys are like filling my heart up today so much. Thank you.
Love this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring on one more. I think we've got maybe one or two more.
Yeah.
Anna Hernandez. Anna, are you here? Let's see. I'm just pulling people up.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Anna. Awesome.
Hi.
So your card, Ooh, you got one of my other favorite cards. This is the Begin Again card, and I feel like it's perfect. I know this isn't a full moon on the card, but I feel like it's perfect for the full moon, to just really, I feel like there's a situation you're thinking about and you're maybe a little bit hesitant to like go back to the beginning, maybe a little bit hesitant about like what that means or starting over. And I feel like the universe just wants you to know it's okay.
Oh, okay, thank you. I was kind of wondering, you are right, kind of like hesitating, but I'm not too sure what to kind of do or kind of know, like, how do you say the right direction? I don't want to do the wrong direction, but I know there's, I don't know, I'm just confused right now.
Nope, I feel that. And I feel like the universe is telling you it's okay to be confused, but it's also okay to start over if you need to.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I took some days off where I could try to like, how do you say, reflect on myself and try to figure out what I need to do, which way to go, or try to figure out things, what I need to do to make that completion, to get on the other side and to have that champagne with them and get that victory.
I feel you. You got this. I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You are very welcome.
All right, so we've got one last one here. Are you feeling up for it, Ciara? I know we're just here.
Let's go.
Valerie, we've got here. We'll do one last one, and then I think that's about our time.
Hi.
Hi, Valerie. So the card I'm pulling for you. Oh, this is an aggressive card. I'm so sorry. It's what are you waiting for?
No, that's perfect.
I was like, I could explain it, but I feel like the card says it all. What are you waiting for?
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you guys so much for letting me do a demo and letting me do card readings for you. I'm so excited to hear from all the practitioners today. So thank you guys so much.
That was so awesome. Thank you, Ciara. I know there were a lot of people that wanted readings and we have our 30-minute time slots, but I'm going to drop the link for Ciara's page in the chat. So if anyone wants to go check her out, you are able to book. A reminder that everyone is getting a gift of a discount towards any session. So you can definitely go check out Ciara and get your reading that way. She's amazing. Thank you so much, Ciara. That was awesome.
Thank you, Katie. Yeah, that was great. Oh my gosh, Ciara's the best. You guys definitely go book a session with her. She is awesome.